Good morning again, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Vintage Survival. We are jumping right in. I just set this guy off on auto drive to get him to the field. He's headed off to field 58. And I'm in progress of going through and making sure all of our stuff is set up as we would like it to be. Uh-oh. Well, that's exactly what we don't want right there. I have no idea why this is heading up here, but this is why we check. I bet you if I turn this on, yeah. So there's a way to fix this and make it not come up here, is just turn those on. That was done by holding shift and then clicking on the points to turn them into secondary routes instead of primary. And when you set something as a secondary route, there's some very specific criteria. Interesting. It came up here on its own but doesn't want to go back, huh? I'm assuming something at the intersection isn't connected like we've had so many problems with. Huh. Messy. Yeah, I don't know. I'll fix this corner another time. It's not what I'm here for. Really? You gonna make me pull out here? Don't tell me this isn't connected. That's exactly it, too. Which, don't even need that. Just go straight in. Yep. Alright. Problem solved. So if I continue checking... Alright, this looped around. This thing needs fuel. But he's about to head off. Alright, come on. So as soon as he takes off to go to the sale point, I will change his field point to the fuel station. It's a little hack. So I can set that to gas station. He'll go to the gas station afterwards. Okay, all is well here. He's harvesting away. Our forklift looks good as always. And it's time for us to take over on this. And turn off this. And no, we're not taking over on this, like, permanently. This is just to get us to the field. Alrighty. So he's here to the field. And we'll set him off. Because I am going to take over, yes, for this. Alright, and on that note, I'm going to jump you guys over to a time lapse of me plowing this field and hopefully at least one more, making the money. And I will talk to you guys again when I'm done. Alright, sweetness. We have completed the 3 plowing contracts for those 3 fields that used to be cotton. And now we just need to send this guy, I don't know why I hit that, on a trip back to the farm and do our cycles. Yep, this can't be parked there if we've got the Alice Chalmers tractor coming in. Alright, so there's that. There's this guy. Yes. Refuel. Well, he already did refuel. So we just need to... Whoops, I don't remember the field number. 39. Send him back to 39. What's going on? Planning path. For how many years? Alright. Oh. Let's see if it'll do it from here. Yes. Alright, and as I figured, this guy is completely out of his element again. Head for the shop. Yeah. So he'll make it to the shop eventually. This guy is almost back to our yard, but we're going to take over. So I'm out of plowing contracts, however, there are cultivating contracts. So I'm just going to run back to the farm here, drop the plow, and grab the cultivator. Very beautiful. It's good to see our crops looking good. Nice and healthy. We'll crank this thing around. Beautiful. And what do we have? So we have 3, 5, 41. Really? And 51. Where's 41? 41 is right next door to our other work. It's the field that we just completed. I thought so. Interesting, it's such low value. So we're going to take field 5 first as the highest value. That's going to be over here somewhere. Yes, right down here. Down by the shop. Alrighty. So I'm going to head for field 5. and I will see you guys down there. Alrighty, I'm basically here, and there goes our other guy with the fertilizer on his way back to his field. Now that he's full up again, he will get down there and get busy, and we are going to do the same. It's a lot of dust. Love that Dusty Lands extension. I've had a thought, and it's an evil, evil thought, and that's why I love it. So we've already carved out that new field by our farm, by the pond, small lake, whatever you want to call it, right there. And I've been talking about clearing out all those trees to expand that field, you make better use of that land, etc. And I'm going to do that for sure. But if we stop for a moment here and look at the map, look at this big old one here. So this is our little pond right here, and there's still this much trees. I can probably just about double the size if I take out these trees too and get rid of my little parking area that I've made right here. I can, have quite the field. But over here, if I take out all these trees and go down here, all along here, taking out all these trees, because if you look, we own all of this. So I can run between the pond and the road, nice big long narrow strip, and then that's probably rocks right there, so we don't care about that. But I could buy this once I have enough money. Oof, it's a lot more than I thought it would be. And then combine that in as well. But we could even go along behind whatever this is here. What is this? The sawmill. Well, that's great. Take the logs out and take them straight to the sawmill. How can I forget that was a sawmill when I already took all those logs over there? I don't know. Too many things going on. But yeah, we could definitely, haul some trees from right behind the sawmill into the sawmill. Make the money potentially buy this, and we could go from right here at the edge of the property line of 76 all the way behind the sawmill, take all of this and then this whole strip right down to the water and turn that into a field. It would be really, really long and skinny, but so what? I mean, even if we don't do that right away, I could still do this strip along the water and the strip behind the sawmill. And I'm probably going to do exactly that because we own the land. We've taken over the land. We might as well make good use of it, right? Anyway, that was my thought. Random thought of the day. Let me put you guys on to another another tillage time lapse, and I will talk to you in a little while. Alright, so it looks like the sugar beet harvester is done. So we're going to park this guy up for a minute here. And we're going to grab it and come back and clean up. Yeah. Let's get our HUD back on, cancel all of that. There's a heck of a lot of cleanup to do. We're just gonna put that away. Where the heck is he going? Well, okay. Nice of him to just take off and abandon us. An hour of need. Yeah, I know I'm weird. These oddball-shaped fields are not really conducive to this particular harvester. Yeah, I could probably do better by like setting skip rows and tweaking other things with courseplay for it. This thing has the turning radius of a battleship. That's okay. That is okay. Alright, that is that done. I'm going to park him over here. Stick the pipe out. I can see I'm going to have to temporarily turn off traffic. That's always a joy. Oh, and while we're in here, let's collect. That has to have the final delivery. How's our liming tractor doing? I think I got a little... Yep, I got a little distracted, didn't I? So he needs to be set back off. Okay. And now we can put him back onto field 7 as the closest one to 9. Send him on his way. Yeah, he's all set up, ready to go. Good for us. And cultivating. We have field 51, which is not that far away. I can see the truck over there on the other side of the trees, so hopefully it will be back shortly. And it looks like 51 is yet another cotton field. Plowing enough of those under for sure. Well, I should say tilling. I don't have the plow anymore. So I'm going to sit here and wait for the truck, but you guys don't have to. And that's another bunch of tillage done. I have no idea why I'm in such a mood to do tillage in this episode, but hey, if it works, right? And yeah, we don't really need fuel, but we're right here. And I have a habit on this series of running my equipment completely dry, so let's not do that. At least this tractor has a pretty good sized tank. That's part of the problem. Some of the other equipment, the tanks are a little on the small side. Oh, I should accept those contracts. And also check on this guy. Ooh, that is timing, wasn't it? Well, head for the shop, my man. Head for the shop. Alrighty. This field appears to be looking pretty good as well. Love it. Love to see it. We're going to duck in here. And I think I'll get this cultivator all washed up. Might as well do the tractor too, right? The problem now is that there's not really any further work to do other than tree cutting. So I guess I'm going to get on to that. I'm going to do all of that off camera, of course. Or, well, at least most of it. But we're going to clear out around the rest of this pond and get started, like I was saying, with the field expansion down here, or at least the clearing for it. Obviously I don't want to be cutting into my field right this minute, although I suppose I could plow. Dadgummit. Can't drive at the moment. And grab the old log trailer with this guy. This intersection right down here, it's deadly. Tell ya. I saw another accident, which I mentioned in a previous episode that I'd seen an accident at this corner. But I've seen another one now. Yep. People just don't know how to drive, I guess. Oh, that was timing. Get this guy filled up one more time. And contracts wise, I mean, there's more liming. I will just keep this guy moving. Don't have a cotton harvester. We could do some sowing. Some oats in 40. Sunflowers. Do I have a planter? I can't remember. I have only a seeder. Okay. So we could try to get a planter. Planters. There's a few nice ones here. Okay, this is 2 meters. This is 2 meters. 694. Shouldn't the 694 be bigger? Since it's the 494 with extensions on the side. So 6 rows. And this should be 4 rows. Yeah, I think somebody's got their information incorrect here. Yeah, because this one says 2 meters also. This is definitely not 2 meters wide. This is too wide for our roads, probably, too. Kind of like this one. But it's pricey. So that's a 6 row with a very low capacity. Why would I go with that when I can go with this 6 row with a much higher capacity? I think we have a winner. Nice of that to spawn right there. Beautiful. Alright, so this guy's got to go back to 7 in place of 9. We'll kick that off. Sweet. Where the heck is our other John Deere? Right there. Okay. I'm like, I know I didn't hallucinate keeping it around over here. Well, I'd forgotten that I'd parked it farther back. Alright, so we're going to get right in here. Nice and close. Drop the trailer. Alright, we're going to send him off to the store. That's not what I meant to click. Next one down, please. Shop pickup area. Oh, and I've been spending wages on a worker when I don't need to. Alright. Can I back this thing in? Into the other drawbar. Yes. Alright, so we can send this guy home now. Wow, if I can click on any of the right things. Good grief. Leave that guy right there. This guy's coming along to get busy with his work. And we can jump back to not that. That. Getting trees cut down. Very nice. Really? Sweet. Alrighty, well, I'm going to carry on with this job, and I will talk to you guys in a little while once I make some progress. Alright, it's getting to be pretty late in the evening. I've already taken a load of wood over, cut down a bunch of trees, not all of them yet. I haven't even stripped all of what I've cut down yet, but because it's getting pretty late in the evening, we are going to call it for the day. After I strip these last couple trees, because I just OCD. I can't do it. I can't do it. One thing I would like to do is get a winch to haul the logs instead of continuing to do it with that little trailer, because chopping them up in a size that I can load onto that trailer stinks. Let me just put it to you that way. It really stinks. And that's part of why it's taken so long to get this done. So rather than chop up more, I'm just going to do the smart thing and get a winch for next episode. And we will take it from there. For now, I'd like to thank you all for watching. As always, I will see you on the next one.